Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining. I'm Lara, and as your coach, I want to help you build your career and get you that job you've always wanted. Go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on new videos each week where I give you my expert advice on how to make that positive change, all on my channel. By subscribing, you also help support my hard work and spread the word about my career advice. In this video, I'm going to teach you my 8 steps on how to win your phone interview. We're gonna go through this pretty quickly, so grab a pen and paper so you don't miss any steps. Step number 1 is about preparing your space. You wanna make sure you find a quiet space that has no distractions and nobody else in the room. You also wanna put in your headset, that way your hands are free to make notes while you're in the interview. I also recommend having maybe a glass of water next to you in case your throat gets dry, since you're going to be doing most of the talking. Step number 2 is do your research. This is where you find out more information about this company. Go ahead, look at their mission statement, what are their goals, find out who they are. That way when you're answering those questions, you incorporate some of that information into your answers. Step number 3 is to keep your resume in front of you. This gives you a chance to have your history and your skills right there in front of you. So when they're asking you questions like, tell me about yourself, or tell me about a specific skill, or what are your strengths, all of that is right in front of you so you don't skip a beat. Step number 4 is review the job description. What you want to do is grab a highlighter and start marking all those words that you want to definitely talk about in your interview. This will grab their attention and they'll be impressed because you're focusing on what they're looking for and integrating that in your answers. Step number 5 is practicing your answers. A phone interview typically will take anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. So you have 1 to 2 minutes to answer each question. You want to make sure that you're concise, and I recommend making notes so that when you're asked those standard questions, you can reference it pretty quickly and be on target when you're answering. Step number 6 is have questions ready for the interviewer. What you want to do is have a list of questions that you can ask to further impress them. If you don't have any questions, not to worry. I've created a video where I give my top questions to ask in an interview. I'll link that below. Just go ahead, watch that after this video and write down those questions so you have that. Step number 7 is don't lose track. A lot of times when we're nervous, we start to ramble and kind of go off topic, and you don't want that to happen in your interview, especially because you're only allotted a few minutes per question, so you want to answer your question effectively. That's why it's so important to practice your answers. Step number 8 is take notes, especially when they're talking about the job or the company, and possibly it could help you answer questions in a second interview. You want to write those things down. Also, if you've noticed you have answered a question and they were super impressed and you really liked how you delivered it, write that down. You never know, you could use that later on. Phone interviews are tough because you're building that connection over voice. And I wanted to give you guys my 8 steps to help you win over that phone interview. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like. I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss any videos about building your career. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.